Good morning everybody and welcome to my channel. It's Denise at Denise Junk Journals UK. So it is early afternoon now and it is quite cool out, but yeah, it's not dull, it's not bright, it's one of those not too much weather days. So I'm coming on to do some crafting, to film some crafting for you. You should probably see this once I'm in hospital. So for those of you that have been with me a while, will know, but those that are new to the channel today, I'm going in hospital for a new knee operation, so I shall be out of action for a couple of weeks. And yeah, I'm trying to create some videos, so that some content, so that I can put them up while I'm in hospital, and you know, I'll still be on my phone, so I'll still be able to chat to you about the videos and various other things, and there'll be something there for you to watch while you're chatting to me. So I did make some of these in a video that went up a week or so ago, whoops, and they are like page edge decorations. Now I got the idea from Tanya at Tatty Treasure, who's done quite a few of these. I've seen her use them a few times, I've seen her make them a few times, and all these strips of paper that I have got left from making my planner. Okay, so there's I haven't put it in a playlist yet as making this, but I may well get it into a playlist by the time you see this video. Yeah, so there's quite a few videos up. Not ripping those very well, am I? On the planner. So the kits are from Nanine at Collage Type on Etsy. Yep, so basically I've been creating mats to cover an altered book, and these are all the strips that are left behind, and there's a lot of them. So excuse me, goodness, I've already made, I would think, about 10 now. 10 of these from strips, and I've probably got enough to make another 50, I'm guessing. So I'll just do another 3, yeah, perhaps 3 with you now, just to show you what I was doing at the beginning of the video that didn't film. You know, if I do it often enough, I'll learn to check, won't I? Gosh, you made that grungy, Denise. Yeah, so just sit down, enjoy a little bit of crafting with me, craft along if you want. Yeah, and we'll just pass half an hour playing with some pretty papers. So I hope you're all well. I hope I'm well. Hope future me is well. Right, shall we start with those 4? Yeah, so what I did, I've got scraps of those, scraps or strips, whatever you want to call them. I've got a couple of, I had 4 or 5 of these, and this is what I went to look for because I lost it. So this is I've got the other half down here somewhere, a digital from Roxy Creations, yeah, Rachel at Roxy Creations, antique book pages. Yeah, so they're good for when you want to use some antique, you know, text type like that, but you really don't want the paper that's going to fall apart on you, because you know I have got antique vintage books, but the papers, yeah, it tends to not be very strong. So I've got a couple of those. I'm nearly out of music paper now, so I'm just going to chop this one in half, if I can do it without making a whole mess. Yeah, and I'll need to ink again. Yeah, so a couple of, I'm getting a bit gung-ho now, look. Couple of strips of various bits of paper, really anything will do. I'm thinking some nice brown Amazon packaging paper would go nice in here, even tissue paper, you know, or you know, just lots of different digitals that you've got printed. Obviously, you know, book page, music paper, anything like that at all, anything that you've got in strips. And I'm putting lace, which is what Tanya did, and that's what caught my eye. I like a piece of lace, putting some lace in, and then just all sorts of embellishments which are quite well picked over now. I will show you everything that I've made at the end, so the ones that you'll be looking at, you'll be like, that didn't see you make that, or I did see you make that. Some you will, some you won't. Okay, so I'm liking this big one. Yeah, so the whole idea is that they go on the end of book no, yeah, pages, journal pages. I'm just seeing if I've got a journal here. I've got this one that I'm about to journal in. Well, I probably am journaling it now when you see this, but I literally just made this for myself. Yeah, so I kind of go on the end, perhaps not that one because it's got something there, you know, of a plainish page, and just give it a bit of something. And you can put two back to back, or you could just put them inside the page like that. Or you can tear them up into snippets, so just treat them as small, is this the one I showed you? Don't know. Yeah, just treat them as like small snippets and just cut them there and there, and then you've got like little clusters. Okay, so I'm going to do this fat one first, and I'm going to have a piece of everything on it, I think. So I'm going to have a piece of music, I'm going to have a piece of that, and I'm going to have lace. I'm going to have lace under or over. Let's have a look. Let's make a real big chunky one. I think I might make it a little bit shorter. It was quite big. Yeah, that wasn't a very good tear, was it? It's quite. I'm leaving that. That's quite big on that page edge. Have I even inked this one? Have I chosen one that I haven't inked? Yep. Which would be just like me, but there we go. Yep, so I think I decided under with this. So a lump of lace under it. With a tiny little bit of Fabri-Tac. Which way round do I want it? I think I quite like it that way. I quite like the way that's created. Oh dear. And yeah, you'll see in the second half of the video that I didn't turn my phone onto silent, and it rang. And I still haven't turned it onto silent, so I really must do that now. Here we go. There we are. Okay, so what did I have down first? This first. Oh, I quite like that lacy edge there now. Move over. Will you come off? You're only Fabri-Tac, so you will. Oh, goodness me. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to have quite a few videos to join together now. And yeah, we was having a right little chat about my crafting, and I don't know if that was in the first video or first part of the video or the second, so yeah, I'll have to watch it back and see. I will have that chat with you again in another video if it wasn't filmed. I won't do it again now though, because yeah, it might be there. Okay, and then it's just a matter of choosing. That's a very different look to the ones I've done already, so that's good. It's just a matter of choosing some embellishments. I do love this. I've used it a few times, not on these though, so yeah, and he's quite chunky, isn't he? So we have a butterfly on there. So the flower is from a kit by Nanine, collage type. This butterfly is from, I think it's from a freebie actually, and it's from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. I'm just wondering if just a plain label down there. I think I might need a pop of a different colour. Oops, I'm getting a bit close to the left. Don't know why I've morphed that way. Something blue. See if something sort of bluey grey will pop on it. Because these are all from the planner kit by Nanine, and they do kind of all, you know, go together. Just want something small. What about that little stamp there? I'm wondering if a number on there. Yeah, I really have moved to the left. I don't know why I've moved so far left, but oh, no, I quite like that one actually. Oh, what about them both together? Yes, that's it. Yeah, probably all the up and down I've been doing, getting up and sitting down again, looking for things, turning the phone off, taking phone calls. Yeah, it's been a funny old video, considering I just sat down to have a bit of a play. I think that might be better that way. Yeah, so that's basically all I was doing. I did do about 5 or 6, which I'm not going to now. I'm going to do one with the lace on the top, and then I'll do one without lace, and then I think you've just about seen, you know, all that I showed you, but without all the chitter chat, which I know a lot of you like. You're upside down, you are. Yeah, but you can only chitter chat for so long, can't you? I don't know. It feels a bit like one step back, two steps back, one step forward. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, don't you? It feels like that today. So I shall, I think I was saying in the second half I was going to stop and have a cuppa. Well, obviously I'm going to now, for sure. And then, yeah, I might come back and do another film. And hopefully I'll be a bit more effective. Whoops, sorry about the noise. I'm just trying to move a tin out of the way. That's it. Okay, so there's one. There's the one you've already seen that I've been showing you. Move along the line. That's probably why I'm moving that way, because I'm filling my desk to the right. So let's do a fat blue one then, shall we? Again, I'll cut it down a bit. I don't particularly want them hanging over my pages. I think I might just go with that and lace this time. So yeah, and all the little pieces that I'm pulling off will either end up in collage or, yep, you know, just some individual clusters. I'll definitely sit here and yeah, use it all up. That's nice, isn't it? Like that. Okay, loving this antique paper, you know, in strips for this. Oops, in the middle a little bit. So where are we going with you? Yeah. Ooh. I'll get glue on my fingers and then lace and ribbon and things like that stick to you. You get like threads with Fabri-Tac. If you use it, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Yep, and I'm not going to put a third. I'm not going to put another strip down there. I'm just going to put some embellishments. But what? No. No. Some flowers would be nice, wouldn't they? Petals. I've done lots with, you'll see them in a minute, I've done lots with owls on. Got anything else from red? Because I would like to use that butterfly. What do we think about red and green? Red and grey. There must be a red Tracy Fox ticket or label in here, mustn't there? Of some description. There is. Oh look, I've got a lovely poppy. Let's put that on there, see if it'll get used up. That's too big. I'm going to keep some of them out though. What other colour? Not feeling the reds, to be honest, now. The green is a definite no-no. That's got a tiny bit of the red in it, hasn't it? Let's just keep looking. I put one of these on the other ones and I really liked it. No. Oh. Maybe, but not quite. Let's just have a look. That's one the colours run on. No. Got green circle. No. Something will come to me in a minute. Right, now there's a, that might be it. An oval one. And I'm just wondering if to layer that up with something. Too big. Need something tiny if it's going to be layered. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that was a quick one, wasn't it? And I think the last one I will do without any lace on at all, because I did one of those as well, and then you're getting to see. We're going corner wise, no, just in that little corner there. Oh, I've run out of chatter now after all that. That's probably been filming for an hour and a half in total, and you'll get about a 45-minute video if you're lucky. Or unlucky, whichever way you look at it. Yep. So I'm saying I'm using the Fabri-Tac. I know it might seem a little bit, you know, an expensive glue to use all the time, but I'm using very little, and it will grab really well onto the lace, which is what I want. I don't want these little embellishments falling off. Go by bus, it says. Yeah, so I love the little red pop that's given that the red and blue, because I've done quite a lot of brown ones. So let's see what we've got. We've got another bluish one here. Let's do a thin one then, shall we? Have we got anything to go on it at all? Yes, we've got a tiny piece of, it's not too tiny actually. So we'll have it layered over the edge, because I do want to use everything up. You know, I don't want to just choose the best, and yeah, so that's going to make a nice slim one, isn't it? So I won't use Fabri-Tac on this because it's not got the lace. Oh, that was rather rude, wasn't it? Spitting gals. And it made me jump. Lovely. Yeah, so it's a lovely peaceful afternoon here. I think that message that just came through on my phone was probably my sister saying she's en route, so perhaps I ought to get a bit of a move on as well. Right, what do I want on here? Too big, I think. What's that? Oh, I had one of those. Yeah, I like that. I had one of these on one of the other which way up are you? Does it matter? I think I like it that way. Yeah, on one of the other ones that I made. But whether it was the bit that I wasn't filming or the bit that I am filming, was filming, I don't really know. Oh, it's nice on both sides, that. One of those jobs. But the side that I'm using's got a border showing. I've turned it the other way up now, haven't I? Yeah, well, looks like that's the way up you're going. That's it. And then I wonder if, just to put a bit of this top and bottom, what's this called? Lace. So just a froth of lace and then something on it. What was that we had there? It's a tiny little rose in a circle. Yes, I'm inking my fingers. I certainly am. I'm thinking that might be nice with some stickles on it. So we're going to need Fabri-Tac just to give it a bit of glitzy. Hold that lace down there. What we're going to put on this top one then? A number, a bird. We've got some more little circles in here. Dragonfly is too big. To you. Oh, you're quite interesting. Yeah, I like the shape. We've got three interesting shapes going on there, haven't we? So same again. Put it down with some Fabri-Tac, and then I am going to put some stickles, which is just like glitter glue really, on them. And then I'll show you all the ones we've done. So please give me a thumbs up. I hope it hasn't been too higgledy-piggledy with all the films joined together. I won't know until I put them together and see what's going on. Oops. Yeah, you're just supposed to do, it is nearly empty this, so I think I might just spread them This is where I get a glittery finger. Yeah, I'm just going to spread it around. That's it. Oh, that's better, isn't it? That's it. And that's what I wanted. Now I don't know if the light's catching it or not. Okay, so those are the 3 that I've just made with you now. Obviously there'll be some more coming up that I'm about to make with you, and it will be these. So some of these, yeah, you will see made, and some you won't. Gosh, I've got plenty of moustache now, haven't I? Yeah, so chat to me in the comments, please. I will definitely want to talk. Oh no, don't do that, because there's a piece of the film coming up. Okay, I'll see you in a second. Well, do you think I could find that other piece of paper anywhere? I could not. And I have an awful feeling that I left the video running all that time. So that will be interesting to see when I finally stop filming. I have another piece anyway. Yeah, I also pulled a small piece of this out with it wherever it's gone to, that piece of paper, which is my William Morris. There's just a small strip of that left as well, so they're obviously keeping each other company somewhere. I don't know where, but I will endeavour to find them. I don't want that bit. Once I've finished here, I'm sure I will be making more of these. Right, I'm counting to 5 under my breath. That's what the big intake of breath was. Right, I was going to say, I'm liking these small. Yeah, so perhaps I should have the small bit under the ruler, shouldn't I? Yeah, because they are quite, and this one even more so. Yeah. Full patterned, you know, full on. I don't know how to describe it. Let's do one more. I don't know if I'll get that many done, but oops. There we go. Right. They just need a bit of inking, don't they? Yeah, I have been gone a little while, so yeah, if the video was running all that time, which I have a feeling it was, I'm going to have to learn how to crop a video, so yeah, that might be good. That might be good practice for me. Who knows what I'll be up to once I've learned how to do that. The only reason I think I left it running is because I was just about to switch it on now, and it was on. So I stopped it and turned it off and on again. So yeah, I have a feeling it might have been running all that time. And I stopped and took a photograph on the desk of something else that I was uploading onto YouTube. So it'll be interesting for me to watch back. It won't be all that interesting for me to leave you guys with. I'll learn how to do something to it anyway. Okay, so I've got 3 of those. What else? What have I got here? Yeah, I maybe should have sat and inked this, shouldn't I, before I came on, but never mind. I'm having fun. Yeah, and I think I was talking about crafts to you, wasn't I? I think I was talking to somebody in the comments, if I remember rightly. The other day, I'm going to do this. Oh no, I've got a nice big one there. And I was saying, yeah, when I first found junk journaling and I started this and I had nothing, I wanted everything I saw everybody have and do. I was like, well, you know, I'd like some of that, or I wish I had that. Haven't I got any inked up ones of those? No. You know, so I spent my time collecting and buying and finding, you know, not all brand new, some brand new, some for presents, but you know, charity shops and, you know, bits off Etsy, bits off other people. Oh dear. Oh, right, that was interesting. So, yes, the peril of having 2 phones. So, obviously I didn't have the ringer turned off on that one, and actually, nor is it turned off now. So, it's all going to make for a very interesting video, this, isn't it? Right, what was I doing? I was talking to you. What was I talking to you about? Oh yeah, I was talking about buying things. Yeah, so obviously over the first perhaps 8 or 9 months of doing it, I kind of amassed loads and loads and loads of stuff. All the things that I'd been wanting and seen people use, etc. And then I kind of got to the stage where I had so much stuff, you heard the saying, you can't see the wood for the trees. I just didn't know what I wanted to use. I didn't know, I was in a right old pickle with it, to be honest. I didn't know where to store it all. Yeah, I'm loving that. Yeah, I'm going to put you underneath this time. Yeah, and it took me probably another, I would think another 6 months after that to, you know, get my head round, you know, what I liked using, what I didn't like using. The fact that you do not need everything that everybody has to create, you know, beautiful things or enjoy your crafting or whatever. I have always been a bit of a wanter. My mum, yes, thank you. That's my phone again. My mum would often say that Denise was a wanter. If I saw something I wanted, it's just my nature. You know, but I've outgrown that now with my crafting. So yeah, I know what I like, and I've moved on, you know, passed on or sold or given away, swapped things that are not, you know, that I was desperate for at the time, but I've never really used, and they've just taken so much space up for so long. Yeah, that I'm now at that point where I can start acquiring things again. Yeah, but I'm a lot more careful making sure that they're things that I really do have to have. Right, so I'm really drawn to these owls. I have got a few with the owls on, but I love them. So what else can I have with the owl then? So there is a Tracy Fox label here. It's too big though, don't like it. These are Nanine's labels. Perhaps over that side. And again, I'm spending a long time picking, and really anything would go. You know, that's a cutie, isn't it? No, I'm going to go with that one. I sounded like Marge off The Simpsons then. Oh dear me. I'll have to not make that noise too often. That's a very bizarre sound. Oh, right, do you think he goes with that? He's a bit out of size with the owl though, isn't he? That owl's very tiny compared to the butterfly. We'll put him on the next one though, because he was pretty. So, I was just wondering if I've got some washi, a little bit of washi, and these are like stamps. Bear with me, I can never tell which way to undo this. Let's see what piece of that would look like on it. The lace has got me, get off. Yes, I'm going to try. Where do I want it though? In the middle? Over the edge? I think it's too big. I just want one stamp and one postmark. There. Let's give it a bit of interest without anything too bulky or hanging over the edge. Interesting. I was thinking I haven't got them out, so I'm not doing it today, but I've got some washi stamps, flower washi stamps that would be nice on here as well. Right, we're sticking you on with Fabri-Tac, aren't we? It's not too expensive to use on little things like these. I mean, it's not cheap Fabri-Tac. I've got a bit of a goober. Let's stick it down. Stick it under there. And did we say I was having you over the edge? I just like to see all the words there. A bit higher up maybe? No, I think I'm going to go over this edge here. It's quite plain, isn't it? So, I think I said, I can't remember if I said or not, because like I say, I've just done another couple of these on a different video. You know, these can be cut down into individual clusters. you know, so you just treat it as a snippet roll as opposed to a page edge as well. Yeah, I'm making very brown ones. Let's try and do something blue with this map. Yeah, that's a bit brighter, isn't it? And yeah, I'll have a look in the blue tickets from the January planner kit. Yeah, so let me know in the comments about you and your crafts. I'd like to have a chat about that. Yeah, usually people who craft do a lot more than one craft, don't they? Yeah, how did you get to junk journaling? I know a lot of people came here from card making. That's interesting. Obviously the videos come up on YouTube, I think, under the card making. Well, it's all papercraft, I guess, isn't it? Yeah, and when I not introduced my sister to it, 'cause she doesn't do it, but when I, you know, kind of explained to her what it's all about. It's not going to stand out enough, is it? Lace. Oh, I've got a piece of that with a bit of the border on it. What do we think to that? I lost our blue. No, maybe not. If I put some blue tickets on it. Yeah, she said to me, "Oh, don't you remember when we was children? We were always making little booklets and things like that." I couldn't remember at all. There is 6 years difference between us, so she was maybe making them and telling me not to touch. That's more likely the case. So yeah, so it's obviously always been in the blood, I guess, the playing with paper and what have you. Now my mum was an office worker, secretary. All her working life when we were children, she used to bring stuff home from the office for us to, you know, old invoices and things like that for us to draw on the back of, things like that. You know, so imagine those things now. I remember bringing us some rubber stamps once in a stamp pad. Oh, we had hours of fun with that. And I do know we used to play libraries, so I'm sure we used to make library cards up. So yeah, it's probably not as new to me as I'm making out. A bit too big. This junk journaling, it just didn't have a name when I was a child. So yeah, I think maybe that is what appeals to me, because, you know, things that remind you of your childhood or things that you did in your childhood, you know, often bring pleasure in adult life, don't they? That's a lovely one, isn't it? Now what about if we go at an angle instead of everything being straight up and down? I'm fancying a number. Oh, what about the number 13? Now, some people are very funny, I know, about the number 13, but I'm going to put it on there because I like it. My husband, for example, not particularly a suspicious person, not that I've noticed all these years anyway, but a couple of weeks ago he said to me, I was putting the television, altering the sound, "Don't leave it on 13. And I said, "Why?" He said, I just don't like it on the number 13. Very strange. Some people. That's nice, isn't it? Look, that's out of the... I don't know if I like it on there or not. I'm going to wink it and say, yeah, so... I'm not a superstitious person, not in the slightest. Yeah, broken mirrors and certain numbers and things like that. Walking under ladders, no, it's not the sort of thing I believe in. I am a very sceptical person, I have to say. I don't often believe people. My husband will tell you that. I have to have complete and utter proof before I'm, you know, I don't very often take people on face value of what they tell me is true. And I don't know where that's come from, I'm sure, but you know, maybe these things you're just born with. Right, I feel like maybe I've been on too long now because I've been chatting a lot, and usually that's an indication of I've lost track of time. Especially seeing as I stopped and did a few bits in between, looking for that. I did look for the paper, honestly. I'll goop it up. Come on. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find it when I stop, but unless it's ended up in the bin or something like that. I've changed that round now. I wanted it that way. I want you that way. That's it. So do I both? The thing is, I've put that one on a slant now. Do I want them both on a slant? I don't think I do. I should have put that 13 up straight, shouldn't I? I do like that on a slant though. Oh, well, if you like it, let's do it. Was you saying that to me? Yeah, I think I might need to clean the glue nozzle as well. So what do you think? Have we got time for one more? Yeah, let's do one really quick one. Go on then, you've talked me into it. What have I got already inked and ready to go? This really colourful one, let's use this. It's very thin paper, this as well, so yeah, let's put some of this on it because we haven't done many with lace on. I'm going to use the edge bit of lace as well. Fancy edge. Oops, love to grab hold of you, this lace. Put it too big. Come on. Yeah, so I have to say I am going to sit here and make some more of these. So next time you see me drag them out to use, there should be absolutely loads of them. Or you might spot them in a journal. It's just these strips, I think, that, you know, I've never had quite so many strips to play with. Right, I want something really thin. I like you, but you need to be really thin. Which is the thinnest one? Because I want to see that. Maybe just cut it down. I want to see that lovely two-tone underneath. It's covering a lot of it over, but there's not a lot I can do. I can't put something on and have it see-through. It won't work. So that's a shame, but there's a bit of it still showing. Okay, so let's get some. Was there something in particular I said I was going to put on here? Oh, that butterfly, wasn't I? Yeah, completely the wrong colour now for blue though. Mr. Butterfly, what are you? Huge flowers. Bring this in. I don't know if you can see it right over there or not. Something sort of, I was going to say on the blue, but that's nice, isn't it? I think that's an Anine label that's been printed by the looks of it on card. Oh, I might just have you right up the middle actually. So, lovely. What else? Come out wherever you are. Snowy owl. Oh, I like that in the middle. Oh, you're too big. Believe, no. Right, let's have a look what we've got in this. So much for making it a quick one. This label drawer. Full of all sorts of things. Oh, there's one of those little flowers. Look, I'm going to leave that out because that's going to end up on one. 10th of October. I quite like that. Okay, just want something on the bottom then. Got some nice circles here. Coloured circle. Oh, look, there's one there with little pink flowers on it. Is that too many flowers? Yeah, it's clashing. Clashing with that one. I have to remember they're in there. Now then, there's a little stud, as it were. What do I think to that? So many choices now. Oh, right, I think I found it. This one from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. An oldie fashionedy price. 2 and 6. Yep, lovely. So I've still put brown embellishments on it, although that middle one is a pinky one. Yep, so I've got some very bare ones like that there, and I've got some, you know, very lacy, pretty, and like I say, I can add bling, I can add more embellishments, I can add ribbon when I decide where in the book it's going. Oh, touch that on the top with the fabric tack, that's not good. because it will end up shiny. Let me just clean my nozzle and try and get less out. Oh, which way are we having you? Yeah, that way. Okay, so it's just warming up nicely in my room now, so I may well just go make a quick cup of tea. Cuppa, I love a cuppa, Caroline. Caroline says Denise loves a cuppa. She's right, I do. So Caroline is Dream with me. No, Dream with Caroline. She's in Canada. Lovely, yeah. So I could sit all day and make those. I really could. So if you've never had a go, yeah, go off and have a go. Just find all you need is 3 different strips of something and a few bits and pieces, and you're away. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed seeing it. Remember, chat to me in the comments, because I may well be laid up in bed now when you see this video, not being able to do anything. So yeah, chatting will be good. Okay, come back and see me tomorrow. There will be another video up. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.